I'm a Frenchman. My name is Frederique The French Narrator, and today I will be telling you about the movie film known as Rush Hour 3. So if you don't know about the first Rush Hour, it is basically about Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, and they are both cops, and they are both getting involved in some kind of conflict that connects to Jackie Chan's character's past. So yes, you could say that this is just like the first two films that came before it, except this time it takes place in Paris. From there, Chris Tucker longs after a bunch of women. Jackie Chan is being pursued by something from his past. In this case, it is his brother. The woman that Chris Tucker is longing for is actually connected to them, and she ends up helping them along the way. It all comes together at the end, when they have a big fight sequence on the top of the Eiffel Tower. If you are wondering, oui, they do in fact play the song Roar, What Is It Good For? Just like in the first two. The fight scenes are easily some of the best in this film. Now granted, Jackie Chan was starting to become a bit of an older man at this point in his career, so there's a lot less of him doing actual fighting and more of him stampering around, trying to stay on the ground, not really do a lot of in-the-air fight scenes. But seeing how I'm not too familiar with these martial arts films myself, I'll take it for what it is. However, the comedy in this film is one of the best aspects of it. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan have really good chemistry, as demonstrated not just by this one, but also in the first film. There was this one scene in particular where they basically have this who's on first type of scenario, and they have these characters go back and forth, and it is actually very funny. Now, not only does this film take place in France, but you also have a French character. The character is, in fact, Georges, the cab driver, and first they set it off as, oh, they're the dumb, filthy Americans, and they are welcome to Paris by having the TSA check up their anus. Then they come across this cab driver, and he lambasts them for being Americans, and they lambast him for being French. And then he finally says that he wants to be part of their little action mission. And from there he becomes a recurring character, and he is driving them around all throughout the movie. And honestly, this character had so much passion in what he was doing, his convictions. It was true artistic cinema. Overall, if you enjoyed the first Rush Hour, or the second Rush Hour, or maybe even if you just didn't love them but you thought they were perfectly fine, then yes, maybe if you caught it on TNT at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, then yes, by all means, check it out. Perfectly entertaining movie, not perfect, but for what it is, I certainly enjoyed it. Now, it is only a matter of time before the American companies decide that they should make a third ride-along movie with Ice Cube and Kevin Hart that takes place in Paris, France. Studios, get working on it.